You have earned the Chronics Rabbit Hole, and Michael C. Thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are bringing a brand new band down the rabbit hole. Today, we're going to be listening to Redemption, and the song that we're going to be listening to is Black and White World.
Do you think this world's black and white, or is it gray?
I think this world we live in is many shades of gray, and I can't wait to see what Redemption has to say about their black and white world.
Oh, I do know, Michael. Your job on this channel is to make sure the metal's coming down. So I know this is going to hit heavy, and we almost have an 8-minute song here, so it's going to be incredible. It's going to move a lot if I have any guesses. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Hey.
So the band this time is a prog metal band called Redemption. They formed in 2001, and after a few albums were able to open for Dream Theater on tour.
Very cool.
Oh, we're talking this type of a band. Here we go. The first song I'm requesting is from their 2009 album Snowfall on Judgment Day. It's the song Black and White World. I couldn't find a lyric video, but the clean vocals are pretty easy to understand. So this is a clean vocal band, just like Dream Theater. That's
Very
awesome.
cool.
This band often gets pretty emo with its lyrics. Perfect for your younger self. That's awesome. And this song is no exception. It's about missing your significant other, probably after a breakup, but we could be generous and see it as just while they're away. Okay, fair enough.
Fair.
And I really can't wait for this, because anyone who opened for Dream Theater means... Exactly. Enough said, let's check it out.
And that's on the internet forever.
You ready, honey?
I'm ready.
What? We planned that. Here we go. Oh, is it Dream Theater right now?
It's Redemption.
Very similar.
I like it.
I love it. Ooh, I need another band like this. That bass. I bet they're such a good live band too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. This is gorgeous.
Listen to that bass.
I wonder if they got a 6-string bassist too. Almost sounds a bit finished. Oh, nice. The keyboards are on fire. Oh, the fills.
I used to see in color, but now it's only black and white.
Wings right kind of
Black
singer.
and white. I used to hear your voice, but now I can't make out the sound. Not a sound. And in the
Oh, such a good prog drummer here. Keyboard solo.
I used to smell your breath.
What's your first impression of this? That was almost 3 minutes already.
Holy shit.
What the hell?
What happened?
I know. It's just so much
There's
fun.
so much going on in this that
Yeah.
at least I'm focusing so much on all the different parts, because like when they first came in, they had that amazing piano,
Yeah.
almost organ like, very gothic, very emo in a way.
For sure.
Then
Yeah.
they came in with that phenomenal bass line that was just
gosh.
insane.
Yeah.
And then the
Tasty.
keyboard changed from like that gothic, almost emo kind of alternative style
Yeah.
to then something like poppy and progressive and like almost techno-y in
Yeah,
a
well
way.
said, yeah.
And then the guitar came in so heavy.
Way heavier than I thought.
Way
too.
heavier than I thought it was going to come in,
Yeah.
while still
So
having
cool.
these backing bass and piano
It was
and
definitely
drums.
the black and the white.
Yeah, the black and the white. The drums have been phenomenal this whole time.
Incredible
The drummer is just
fills.
incredible with
Yeah.
phenomenal fills. And this whole time I'm just seeing this album artwork of some guy fishing through the fires of hell. Just like, this is fine. No problem. I'll just keep fishing in my ice-locked desert, fishing into the fires of hell as this crazy progressive music is playing.
Especially if the story is like he lost a girl too, like from just like losing a relationship itself. It is feeling like you're fishing in somewhere that like it's called Plenty of Fish, y'all, which is one of the biggest dating apps for a reason, right?
It is, and like, but this is...
It's incredible.
It's incredible. I can't believe 3 minutes went past already.
Let's keep it going.
I used to smell your presence like fragrant roses on the wind. On
Yeah,
the wind.
stunning.
The sweetest fruit is tasteless. I've reached a judge, but nothing's there. I'm grasping only air. And in the emptiness felt deep inside, I search for memories of what real life was like. When hope is gone and love has died, there's only emptiness inside, and all the colors drained from sight. My world is left in black and white. My hands reach for you. Can't you feel them? Don't you know I'm there? Your heart
Oh,
is
did you hear that little change up there?
Yep.
on, let it go.
There's that techno.
Yep.
Don't think of
What's really crazy is before that, like, kind of techno-y keyboard change-up came, we had the more piano keyboard in the background, and then it disappeared entirely, and there was no keyboard, and then it came back, and this techno, and now it's gone again. So, like, the keyboard is just adding so many different intricate things to help with these transitions, and
For sure.
it's beautifully done. Also, that was, like, almost another 2 minutes that just went past. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, this is so up our alley.
This is
It's not
going
even funny.
so fast.
We're halfway through. Let's keep her going.
about the future. Don't think about the past. Just hold the moment next to you.
That's what you would have done.
Make it last. Let me in. This is too good to be wrong. Make me live again, and I will make you whole.
to the keyboard solo. Oh, wow. Hell yeah. I hope that's their trademark. Oh, you hear this? What? What a nice way to transition from a solo. Yes. Oh, nice.
Run together
Wow.
along the beach.
What transitions?
The dreams that out of reach from fading shadows on the sand. Don't give up now. Simply put your hand in mine. Touch the sea. Feel my presence. It's only standing next to me on the shore. You're my girl. And pull me out of this black and white world. Take my hand now. This black and white world. Feel my presence. And nothing will rise off the ocean. Touch the sea. Feel my heartbeat. I know that this was meant to be. Love believe. Us in tow. No more obstacles. Ahead of us the open road. Color overcomes this night. My world's no longer black and white. Black and
Nice.
Wow.
You just wanted more and more of that, didn't you?
You do, and you just want it to continue, and it could keep going and going. That could be like a 10, 13-minute song, and you could just keep going with it.
It's one of those bands you want to check out right away if you are a Dream Theater fan. That's for sure. Like we
Yeah.
love progressive metal on here, but then it also has I thought it kind of had a Finnish type of a background, but that's just the melancholy and like the gothic
Yeah.
feel of it that we were kind of referring to that kind of differentiated it from a Dream Theater. It was a little heavier than we thought when it was going to come into, which just gave it that grit. But then the guitar solos, that trademark that I can see they're going to have is that ability to jump from the guitar to the keyboard, just like Dream Theater does. But they do it so differently as well. And then they transition to that mystical moment when it just gave the sickest bass line that then allowed that just magical piano line to come on there. That was just like a cherry on top and another way to separate themselves in the crazy progressive metal world. So this is definitely a band Redemption that I want to continue to check out more of, and I wish I knew when I was growing up.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I have to go back to what you were saying about that bassist there, because he was insane from start to finish. He came in super strong. He
You got that
ended
right.
super strong. He had
Many moments.
multiple really good lines that he played. I don't know, riffs, I guess, or whatever it
Yeah.
was, but they were like bass riffs that were coming in where he was just repeating these amazing
Rhythm sections.
rhythm sections that were so prominent. And I've mentioned before
Yeah.
that a lot of bassists get lost in the music often, especially in bands.
Not this style.
But this one did not the style of music, but this bassist particularly, he seemed to stand out quite a bit for me.
Definitely.
It's as a bassist, I think this guy is going to be one of the ones who are probably in their top tiers from this listening to this song alone, because of how well he stood out and how well
How much space he was given.
how much space he was giving. The keyboardist on this one was absolutely phenomenal. I really liked
So versatile.
so versatile, going from like a traditional piano, almost like a gothic organ kind of style playing on a piano, to then going to that super techno keyboard, to then
Definitely.
that like keyboard solo that sounded like a guitar.
Absolutely.
Right? So like coming through all of these different moments, it really shows you just how talented and impressive each member of this band is, which
Who they're
makes
inspired
who
by.
they're inspired by. And it really makes sense as to why, if when Dream Theater is picking bands to open for them, why they would have picked this band.
No kidding.
Because Dream Theater as itself, we know that Dream Theater is very much they're into hard work.
Yes.
Hard work means a lot to
Consistency.
them. Consistency means a lot to
perform
them.
this type of music.
Especially for this type of music. We know that I don't know what I say, was it last time, it was 8 hours. So this video, I'm going to say they practiced 10 hours a day to make sure that they were the masters of their craft. I think it was 6.
It was 6.
Or something.
One day it'll be 24 hours.
One day I'll say no, they never slept. They were practicing 25 hours a day. But they practiced 6 hours a day before they were able to do their own things. Dream Theater did. And so to be able to do that consistently means that when you're picking a band that's going to open for you, you're going to pick someone who has proven hard work, who has proven dedication, who has proven consistency, because that's going to be something that is one of their pinnacles, qualities that they have to, that they're looking for. And this band, you can tell just by listening to them that they have that quality, and they've really pushed forward to push the envelope within their craft.
And even though we said everything's in shades of gray, if the relationship ends and the one person wants to move on and you don't want to move on, it's going to get black and white for, there's what you can do and what you can at that point if you want to be respectable.
Absolutely. And I was thinking, thank you for bringing that up, because one thing that I was actually thinking about while we were listening to the song is shades of gray could be exactly like what you said, once you break up, or once you have a heartbreak or a betrayal or whatever that is, or a loss of some sort, you can really become very black and white, like it's this way or that way when you're making decisions or thinking or justifying reactions and actions in the aftermath. But the other way that black and white can be used when you're seeing a world in black and white is the way Quentin Tarantino has had to use it in his videos, where it's been so gruesome or so dark or so morbid that you have to look at it in shades of gray or in black and white to lessen the blow, to dull the blow, because you just can't see the red anymore. So the way you look at the world, because there was a lyric in here that said, I used to see in color, and then all the color faded away. And sometimes the color fades to black and white because it's just too difficult to look at.
Very true, honey.
So that's kind of what I was thinking. So thank you for bringing that up, so I can get that idea out.
I think that's where the ice fishing came in pretty cool, with the black and white image there with just the snow there, and like using kind of
but then the fire.
Yeah, it was very cool. Love this as well. I can't wait to see more of it. I know if y'all don't give us requests for this and it doesn't get many views, I'll be checking it on my own. So hopefully it does, because hopefully more people know Redemption as well. Definitely would love to check them out again. So thank you so much, Michael C., for letting us know about this incredible band. Always cool to know that there's other bands like this out there, and more people like these type of bands too, because it's definitely up my alley for my favorite type of music. So hopefully y'all had a good time. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Michael C., for bringing this down the rabbit hole. This was such a gem. I can't wait to see what else you bring down the rabbit hole, if it is this band or something even more epic or whatever you have for us, because you always seem to bring us something that just brings us pure joy, and I can't wait to see what else you have in store. Peace and love, Chronicans.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.